Hello and welcome, lovers. You are with the Love Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for joining me on another wonderful talk of love and relationship. How I, your love doctor, help you understand love, give you real solutions, real strategies to love. Now, if you have been following me, I've had a conversation about can you be without a woman? Can you be without a man? So I wanted to, let me touch on the single before I get into my next phase of talking, because it's so important that I talk about this subject, okay? Because it's nothing wrong with being single, but what happens, we don't understand. It's okay to be single, but what are you doing in the process of being single? That's where the issue lies. What are you doing in that process of being a single young woman or young man? And what are you doing? What do you think of yourself as being single? Okay? Now, sure, you get lonely at times, and when you get lonely at times, you make choices that may not make sense because you're on your own and you're learning, and it's all right. But let's talk about the beauty of being single, because it's the best time to get to know yourself. I talk about that all the time. In order for me to take you to the next level of a relationship, you have to understand yourself. You have to know things about yourself, how to uncover the parts about yourself. What makes you happy, what makes you unhappy. It's so much more to the single life. So I wanted to talk about that. You know how I am. I get to the point. We won't drag it. But this is a good conversation of being single, because there are a lot of single people out there today. Now, right now, there are millions of singles. And why are there so many singles? And it's okay to be single, but what happens is so much has caused us to get confused about why it's okay to be single, and maybe now is not the time for me to have a mate. So this is why I wanted to get into this subject. So what happens? Well, when you're single, it gives you the opportunity to grow, right? You get to grow. You get to figure out how to face life, how to face things, how to do things on your own, how to be a person that is capable of being on your own. You can do whatever. I'm telling you, single life is wonderful because you get to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and you ain't got to worry about what nobody think. Hello? And like I tell you guys before, stop worried about what somebody think or what somebody say about you or being embarrassed about what you do. It's your life, and you can choose to do what you want to do as a single individual. You don't have to prove a point to somebody. You don't have to convince somebody. You have to just be you and live your life. Okay? And a lot of you all are so caught up in what people think. And that is what causes you to have a hard time meeting people of decent understanding that you can take to the next level. So because you're so worried about what somebody think, get away from that. You learn how to love your flaws. You know, we have flaws. We have imperfections. But you get to love them. You get to like them. You get to accept self, period. And so you get to accept everything and anything that's wrong with what somebody else don't like. You love it. And it's good to be with self so that you can love all those things about self. You get to work on what makes you a success. Like, what makes you to get to the next level? Your passion for your business, for your work, where you can work harder, where you give more time and energy to what you like. You want to achieve more. You can enjoy things that you like to do as a single individual, and nothing's wrong with that, but you get an opportunity to do that. It helps you be more independent. Because you can't count on nobody but yourself when you're what? Single and independent individual. You're counting on yourself first, because you have to do that in order for you to what? Make somebody else what? Happy. See, you can't make someone else happy and give someone else a greater life or greater you if you hadn't even learned to appreciate and enjoy self. That's why you have to come into this place of enjoying the single life. And when you're enjoying the single life, enjoy what you're doing, and it doesn't matter what other people think. So now, here's what you're able to do. The first thing you're able to do, that any relationships that you had in the past, they're gone. You can't change any bad decisions you made, any mistakes you caused. You can't deal with that. You have to deal with healing self and get rid of those past pains. Because in order for you to have greater relationship with the next person, you have to let go of yesterday. You can't change what you did yesterday. That decision or whatever happened in your life is gone. So all you can do as a single individual right now, what? Is to make better decisions. And this is why it's good to be with self for a moment, so that you can find and achieve greater things that you like. So that you don't bring your baggage, your emptiness, your loneliness, your sadness, your insecurity to somebody else. Deal with them as a single individual, and you'll have a greater relationship and find greater relationships, right? So now you can decide what you want in a relationship. You can decide what you're going to accept, what you're not going to accept, what you like, what you don't like, what is best for you, what is not best for you. You see the character of people better, you see the flaws of people better, and you know yourself better. You learn to love yourself and life. And because of that, it's easier for you to enjoy and have great relationship with someone that comes into your life. It's nothing like being able to be with self when you with someone else or when you're with someone. Because see, when you've enjoyed the single life and being independent and did those things you liked and traveled and did those hobbies you enjoyed, you created more success. When you meet someone, if they are active like you, that is wonderful. But if they're not, you're fine if they're over there and you're over here, because you know how to be by yourself. You know how to be happy with self. You know how to take the moment for yourself. And that's what's so great about us being able to deal with our mates. So I hope that helped you understand about single life and why it's okay to enjoy being single. So you've been with the Love Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for joining me here on my show as we talk about love and relationship. Now remember, only true love is delayed. Be patient. Love is always seeking you. Now, if you are in a relationship right now, make sure it's of peace, joy, and happiness. So you've been with the Love Dr. Pamela Smith. Make sure you follow, share, like, subscribe, and stay a part of the Love Dr. Pamela Smith show. So thank you for joining me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is all social media